Hiya, hiya, it's Joey Reynolds. I'm here at my pulpit. I got it here doing my preaching. My morning, it looks like a walker, doesn't it? Looks like Harvey Weinstein going to court. Did I show you the bra yesterday that they're giving him to wear for a mask in his cell? I think I did that. I forget what I'm doing. I have a bucket list, though, and I'll tell you what's in it. My bucket list here, the new vice president. If she was still with us, it should be Mother Teresa. That's what we need for Joe Biden. The works of love are works of peace. She even signed this for me. Keep the joy of loving the poor, share the joy with all you meet, and remember, works of love are works of peace. See, that's what we need to be thinking like. You got to be a little more spiritual. But we want to put that in a shelf. We want to put that in that little church box. And you know what's the irony is that black people have been inherently in this country more religious, I think, in their practice, because when we had slavery in this country, the church was the day off. That was the rest that the black people had. You know, I think, and it just grew. And all the great songs, you know, that we grew up with, even in the rock and roll era, Change Going to Come, and things that they have a religious base to them. They're very Christian. This is a Christian country, you know. Everything else is freedom, and it should be, and it needs to be. Everybody needs to. We're inclusive that way as a country, but not inclusive in jobs, because you have to be trained, and schooling is very interesting, because if you don't have a school background and you haven't been trained in something, and yet you have the same job as someone else and they're making more money, you can't be envious of that. It's because they're paying the price by having the education. So what we need to do is we need to educate people, and we need poverty to go away. You know, we have so much to share. Look at all we've done without any jobs. Okay, have you noticed the electricity's still on? You still got your cell phone. We're still eating. How does all this happen when no one's working? It's a miracle that we have done this and not killed each other, although we're selling more weapons because of fear, false evidence assumed real. See, a lot of this stuff doesn't get discussed because we don't have the leadership in the government. We don't have that John Kennedy spirit. Not that it's Republican or Democrat, but he said, "Ask not what I can do for me, but what can I do for my country?" This is Independence Day. What can I do for the country? Not what can I do for me. I know what I can do for me. I would like to do something for you, and as a group. And today I had a win. I've been working on this for almost a year. I'm trying to convince the media to stop using the expression African American. And even the black community needs to stop having a community. We need to have a community, common unity, black and white. That's our gift. Freedom. Freedom is the gift. Under freedom, which is not slavery, it's the opposite. Under freedom is the umbrella of orderliness and law and getting out of each other's way and having respect. Thank you, Aretha Franklin, church lady. Her father was a minister. It's respect. We need respect. We need to move along and respect each other. We need someone in the office of presidency to hire people who are examples of this. Maybe that's the answer. I don't know. Who's going to do that? I don't know. I'm not available. I'm too old. But I think somewhere along the line, I want to explain to you how I won. I've been working on this for over a year. I've been writing to CBS and trying to influence in every way I could to stop using the expression African American, because you are not, if you're black and you're born here, you're not African American. You need an identity. Find one here from me as your neighbor. You are American. I am a black American. I'm not an Italian white man. I am an American who has Italian background. I am not going to claim my father from Rome, Italy, as being Italian American. I'm American. And I got rid of it. And this morning, Gayle King finally on CBS said, "Black Americans." It touched my heart. So congratulations, you broke through. Maybe you had a talk with Oprah. I don't know, but it worked. I love you. Have a happy Independence Day. Freedom is the umbrella. Don't violate the freedom. And the works of love are the works of peace. It's a Reynolds wrap.